Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Factorio 1.0 for episode 80, where we just went all the way out into nothing to test our Spidertron vehicle here, endgame thing from Manila Factorio. And yeah, we tested with some shields, we have 3 shields, 3 personal laser defenses, some batteries obviously, and the fusion reactor. I just have another fusion reactor in there, but it seems like we need more personal laser defenses than more power, so yeah. What happens when you just put it down? Shoots, because I have this enabled, I guess. Are there more down here? No? And yeah, I can control it, as you can see, with a remote controller. I wish we could speed up our stake inserters. I guess we could just add another setup on the other side. That would help, but well, does it really matter? Not right now, at least. It would be nice if we could unload trains faster up here, because that means we can get more throughput if necessary. So I guess we're going back to get 3 more personal laser defenses. And then just testing a bit more, maybe adding more or getting more Spidertrons to try and command an army in Factorio. Which sounds exciting, except that you can only, I think, only give them commands one at a time. Okay, so we just want 3 more of these. And again, the heals didn't really help that much, but I'm still more, well, happy with it if it can regenerate some of its health rather than just losing it and having to come back for repairs or whatever. We could add a Roboport, I guess, and some robots and some repair kits. But then the robots might actually die, and they probably will. So I'm not too fond of that idea either. So let's, for now at least, just go with this setup. Fusion, batteries, shields, and laser. Okay, remote. Can I select both of them? Can I reselect somehow? I want some tooltips, please. Oh, so it is connected to a Spidertron. So I would need more to control several. Yeah, okay. And they don't stack, of course. Can you connect several remotes to the same? You can, that's a bit weird. How do you detach it then? Like that? Yes. At least that's one way. If we get another spider on, we can get the last remote set up. Oops. No, stay there, dang it. Ah, which one? This one is needed. Yeah, okay. So it does take quite a lot of micro to actually control a bunch of them. Can you control them on the map? Yes, you can. Bye bye, robots. Yeah, and these take up a lot of space in the inventory. That's annoying. I guess you aren't really meant to amass them into an army, but it just seemed like the right thing to do. So, are we ready to go back up? And I guess it's time to start red circuit production up there. Well, plastic first, I guess. I think we will make plastic on its own and then have it on the bus. Mainly because it would be easier to manage, but maybe we don't have the space on the bus though. Who knows? Let's just finish the green setup first, shall we? Good. Do we want to move this or just move these around? Like that. This is not very pretty and it might even be in the way of producing stuff here. So with that reasoning, let's do this. So now we have 45 belts. I guess we should actually remove one of these because we only need 44. Maybe let's keep it here just in case we ever need it. But let's not put it on the bus just yet. So how much space do we have to work with? 2, 3 lanes here. 4, 5. How many red circuits do we need? Red circuit, 10 belts. So we don't really need more than 1 and a bit. Okay. Interesting. Now I'm starting to worry that our bus will be too short to really be satisfying, but we'll figure it out. I guess it still takes a lot of space to make 10 builds of red circuits, as we found out down here. This right here. All of that doesn't even make one build. Of course, we can probably beacon it up better if we just think a bit. So we might need a bit less, but yeah, it's still gonna be a challenge, I guess. But hey, I get what I want with wide production areas. And yeah, I still need a few 4 lanes of copper and iron and another 2 over here. So 6. 7, I guess. This is supposed to be iron, I guess. Yes, iron, copper, iron, copper, iron, copper, or iron, nothing really. Okay. Okay. I'm just thinking, is there anything else we should do than this? Well, if we need 10 belts of these, we would need 20 belts of plastic. But these 3 lines is still enough for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't want to try and do plastic inline at least at the start of the red circuit production, or even entangled in the red circle production. Circuit, not circle. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's too much work. So let's just set up some plastic production first. And well, plastic just doesn't take a lot of space, I guess. At least not for a single line. We need coal though. Another thing we need to think about is, do we want our builds to be flush up against each other? Or do we want something like 4 spaces for robopods in between, maybe? I think 4 spaces is a good idea. Is this how... Well, we haven't apparently really done anything like that before. Okay. Good. So, 1 belt of coal becomes 2 belts of plastic. Good to know. So, if we say that this is coal coming in, full belt, do we then do I not have any chemical plants? Yeah, I do. And when we do this, if we are going to get 2 belts of plastic out of this 1 belt of coal anyway, there's no real reason to do this, because then we just get 1 belt of plastic out of 2 belts of coal that we could of course just split off, but that's gonna take a lot of space as well. Whereas with this we can make 1 belt of coal, or belt of plastic, and then another and just underground it. But then when you have that, let's just do this a bit probably, because this is probably what, or at least part of what I will end up with. Is how we want to do things. Because power is gonna be annoying, at least on this side. We could just put one right here. Or here, I guess. Which would power 2 then. No, it can't power that, okay. So something like that. Unless we just want to put a space in between. Every 2 of these. Don't I sometimes put them back to back? Not here. Not here either. I just feel like I sometimes do this with power in there. And I guess we don't really expect it to be very long, so it's not really a problem with some spacing. Let's do that, shall we? Instead of undergrounding just for power. We wanted to start when this starts. Oh, and we want to leave space for... What do we want to leave space for? Beacons? I mean, it's just gonna make this shorter. Let's just set this up as we want it. So what is the crafting speed of these? 0.55 without beacons with productivity modules. We produce 30% extra. If we expect 10 red circuit belts, let's just make random calculations around the place here, and then try to figure out the plastic for this. What is that? Just the amount of red circuit belts multiplied by 2, because we need 2 for each, 2 plastic for each red circuit, and then multiplied by the efficiency thingy of red circuits, because we need this. So this should now point to here. How do I do that? Our efficiency. 15 belts of plastic. Have we not calculated plastic? I guess not. Maybe that's something we could have done. I just want to see what the actual, or what the calculated amount we need is. Let's just do it, I guess. I don't really want to though. I haven't done anything in that direction. Oh well. Well, we can do it with 15 belts of plastic. It's just gonna be annoying to put 1.5 belt of plastic into every belt of red circuits, I guess. Hmm. And with this we only need 6 belts of coal. Isn't that the only thing we need coal for? Oh well. We will figure it out, I guess. Let's just take a fast count here, if we can see plastic anywhere. I guess we can even just search this. Please. Plastic. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23 belts of plastic. Well, I guess we actually want 23 belts of plastic then, cause no, that is all for the red belts and red circuits. So if we do all the plastic and all the red circuits centrally, we can cheap out a bit. So 1.5 belt of plastic for each belt of red circuit could just be put together with 1.5 belts of green circuits to each red circuit belt. It is just, well, if we do one on each, so let's say 20. This doesn't really make sense, but if we do 20 belts of plastic, then we can, for each belt of red circuits, just run a belt of plastic on each side of the setup, much like down here. This is a full belt of plastic and a full belt of green circuits, and it will produce half a belt of red circuits. And then we can combine that with another half belt and have a symmetrical setup like this. That might actually just be something we need, except that I want more beacons, but we can figure that out. That sounds like a good idea. Can I somehow just note that without destroying everything and still being able to remember it? I wonder. I mean, we might just have too much green circuits then. If we need 10 red circuits, we just need 20 green circuits for that at least. What else do we need green circuits for? So for processing units, I guess. Okay, that does take quite a bit. 6 belts right there. Wait, why have I removed it saying rockets here? When did I do that? Okay, at some point, I guess. And then for red circuits, for the bead modules, 4 more belts. Well, okay, maybe we do need a lot of green circuits for other things than just red circuits, I guess. For solar panels, for radars, for more processing units. Well, processing units will also be improved upon, I guess, because we don't really need more than one build of processing units. And one build of processing units requires what? Well, 20 builds of electronic circuits, green circuits. Why does it feel like we have too few green circuits then? Well, okay, we don't need a full build, I guess. Only 4/5, 80%. So that would be 16 belts of green circuits. 6, 8, 10, 12, sorry, 18, 20, 21, 23, 25. Oh, we have them all calculated here. But yeah, that's just going into these 44 then. So don't need a lot for science, I guess. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15. 15 plus 16 is 31. But then we only have 14 belts for red circuits. How does that make sense? What? It says we need two circuits or green circuit belts for each red circuit here. If we only make one red circuit at a time. This is 1.5 to 1, which is the ratio we calculated for plastic as well. 2, 8. Just calculating the amount needed for red circuits. 10. 12. 14. 16. 18. How does all of this combine into 44 belts? I don't understand my own math. So 6 belts for processing units here, plus 2 belts, that's 8 belts. Nine, 15, 16. Maybe I counted this for both the processing units and red circuits. I guess I did. God dang it, I'm confused now. 2, 8, 10. 12, 14, 16, 18. So we're calculating 18 for red circuits. Plus, what did I say for for the processing units? Dang it. 18 for red circuits. Productivity 1, 7, 8. Is that not for? No, sorry, this is not for processing units. 7. 9. 15. Okay, 15 and 18 is 33. And then we have 4 for speed modules, 2 for solar panels, 1 for radars, 1 for robot frames, 2 for electric furnaces, I guess it all makes sense. So we can only spend 18 on red circuits. And we could go all the way down to 15. Wait, wasn't I already talking about that? No, because then I decided that I wanted a setup like this, which would take 2 belts of each plastic and green circuits for 1 belt of red. We can only use 1.5 of each. Okay, so 3 belts needs to be split into 2 belts of red circuits. And I mean, I guess that's okay. This is then what we need for 2 belts of red. Somehow we need to set that up. I guess we will just have to try and do it. First of all, we want 15 lines of plastic then. I really hope I can remember this. But unfortunately, this is all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.